Hey everybody, welcome back to some Cevo open action. I am Wolf Dota. I've got a friend of mine joining me here. He's setting up his mic. He'll chime in and say hi whenever he's ready, introduce himself and all that. But we've got SMK going up against Old Dogs again. Tidehunter, Faceless Void, and Ember Spirit banned by SMK, as well as the Juggernaut and Brewmaster for Old Dogs. Vengeful Spirit and Nightstalker both picked up. They were both first round banned last time, so interesting choice there. Lion and Centaur picked up by SMK again for round 2, so both teams getting some heroes they wanted again, and we'll see how it goes for them. You there, buddy? It looks like he's still tinkering with it, so we'll have to wait and see. Either way, Anti-Mage is going to be banned out next. I feel like that's a bit of a respect ban. I forgot to check his gold per minute and XP per minute on the last game, but it was probably absurd. I know his gold per minute there was sitting around 950. Imagine his XP per minute was probably around 1100. So he farmed fairly well. Bert confirmed good at farming. He hits creeps well. I know he had probably 700 last hits. Would be my guess. He had 540 last time I checked, and that was probably 10 minutes before the game ended, maybe. But back to this draft. So Old Dogs, they get their Night Stalker and the Venge. So we'll see what kind of strats they want to run with these two. Omni Knight panned out by SMK. And they're kind of maybe just looking for some auras. There's both solid heroes, and they're very good at vision and control as far as that goes. Night Stalker obviously with the map control, and Venge with the ability to stun and swap enemies and allies and swap, that is. And then good little debuff from her. She's a pretty good combo with Night Stalker. I mean, anytime Night Stalker roams to lane, she can open up with a good stun for him to allow him to get in range, as the Crippling Fear does have a bit of a cast time, so it's not the easiest thing to get off, as well as the Void takes a little bit to get off. Oh, quick set of picks and bans there. Medusa taken out of the pool by Old Dogs, and Troll Warlord the pick for SMK. Marana as well. We'll see if they want to go for a classic combo. Maybe run a Bane or Shadow Demon as support and farm the Marana. We'll have to kind of see if they want to run a lane like that. But nonetheless. You in, buddy, yet? Here? Maybe I'll check. Looks like you. I imagine he's got co-broadcasters muted. I bet he had co-broadcasters still muted. Would be my quick guess there. And as he probably, not sure why he can't hear me then. I'll make sure all my settings are correct. Yeah, it looks like I'm transmitting as well in open game. And we'll have to, not too sure why that is. Quickly, oh, Zeus is going to be picked up. Quickly going to set up a raid call. And I will make sure to mute him in game, so we don't get that dreaded echo coming out from them. Sorry for the low production quality, guys. That happens when you get asked to cast a game 4 minutes before. Not that that's a problem at all. Enjoy casting for these guys that are fun to watch and play good Dota. So hopefully we'll have a fix here in a moment. 5 seconds. Okay, well, if you can, can you hear me now? Not sure what's going on there, but either way, if you can, blue hero versus red hero. That's fun. Looks like they are in fact going for the all blue strat. I mean, it's pretty OP nonetheless. We'll have to see here. Hopefully, I wonder if he's in raid call now. Contact. There he is. Oh, I'll have to switch channels here. If you want to join me off my other one, East.
Will do.
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Can you hear me in both now, or just in the one?
Well, I've got you set up where I can hear you in raid call for sure right now. So.
Okay, sounds
my
good.
Apologies for the technical difficulties.
No worries. It's all good. We're decent ways into the draft. Looks like SMK, they're spending a lot of time on this 4th pick. Not sure what to go for here. Zeus probably threw him for a bit of a loop. I imagine it's probably a core Zeus at this point. They pick up a Shadow Shaman, a hero you don't see too often anymore. I imagine he has not been picked a lot lately. And final bans are going to be coming out shortly, but they have a very interesting lineup. Now, Battle Trance should not work on wards. It doesn't. I do not believe it affects those. Because his wards are weird. Because they can, yeah. You should probably look up if Battle Trance affects Serpent wards.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm pulling that up right now. We'll see what happens.
Just because I never see Shaman and Troll on the same team, so we'll have to see. Venomancer banned out, as well as the Viper. Both teams getting rid of some snakes, whether flying or otherwise. But nonetheless, Bulldogs going for their final pickup here, and they need someone in the 1 position, I'm guessing, unless it's the Mirana. They've got their... How are they going to do these lanes? That or they're going to be no, they're probably going to run Venge, Mirana, Zeus, Night Stalker mid, and then they need an offlaner. Faceless Void's banned, Tide's banned, Centaur's out, Juggernaut's out as well, so it's Panda, Viper. They could go Bristleback if they wanted to. He'd be alright against this lineup. Maybe not. Quap I've seen run in the offlane, not too bad. I'm not sure if you want to run Night Stalker there. I think he needs to be in the mid lane pretty much non-stop. Did you find out whether it works or not?
It looks like it will not work.
Okay.
The
Fair enough.
The ult coming out from the Troll Warlord does specify that it affects heroes.
Okay. So, there we go. We got that. And it looks like Old Dogs, they're spending a lot of time thinking about this last pick here. This is, of course, a best of 2 group stage series. They're going to pick up Luna. They continue with the blue and purple. And it's a TA coming up for them. So, very curious as to how they're going to lane this. Still think offlane Mirana, I guess, maybe in Zeus Venge supports. Something along those lines. We'll kind of have to see here. A little bit interesting nonetheless. Quickly run through the lineups. We've got Kodal the White on the Vengeful Spirit. Chifu is going to be playing the Night Stalker. Wise Talent on that Mirana. Soviet Bear is going to be on the Zeus. And last but certainly not least, we've got Effecto playing the Luna. For the Dire, we've got Shupina is on the Templar Assassin. Lion's going to be handled by Mustafa again. He had an excellent Lion game before. Stand-in 14. He's going to be playing the Shadow Shaman. Poor guy was poor as dirt on the Disruptor last game. And Bert is going to be handling the safe lane Troll. With the last but certainly not least, the Centaur, who had a beautiful stomp on 2 to win them the game last time. Stomped the Tide as soon as he blinked in for the Ravage. It was amazing. And we'll see if he can have a repeat performance. What do you think of how this is going so far?
I'm actually rather excited about the draft just because it's very different from the last game.
Were you watching in on Twitch or whatever?
TV? Yes. I was watching both Twitch and through Spectator in the Dota client.
Gotcha. Yeah, looks like they're going to be running Zeus in the off lane. He started with boots and tangos. Ballsy. Very, very ballsy. We'll see how this goes for him. I'm a little worried. Oh no. He's going to get shackled here. Troll's going to go melee. And, I think he should have just ran up in melee form. You got in a bash there? Maybe they don't get the kill either way. Well, Lion was rotating through. That would have been it. So, maybe a little bit of a misplay there. Maybe just going for the harass, not too worried about it. But either way, Soviet Bear is going to be off to a pretty sad start on that offlane Zeus. As it is a lot of blue people on the Radiant this time. The all blue strat is pretty legit right now.
The all blue strat, it lives.
Yeah. And I kind of feel bad for Venge. Her sisters both have cats. He doesn't. Tough. It's hard. Either way, Zeus is probably going to struggle significantly in this offlane. And we'll have to see how he does. But he does have vision of this camp. It's not blocking it, so it probably won't get dewarded, but he'll know where they are. I heavily favor the Templar Assassin in this lineup up against the Night Stalker, as he has absolutely no way to clear off these refraction charges. And is just going to get side-bladed down.
I'm actually looking at across the whole lineup. They don't have anything going to be particularly useful at clearing those refraction charges.
Once Luna gets some glaives, it should be all right. They'll bounce back and forth and get rid of them pretty quick. I other than that, yeah, it's pretty much the Luna. I mean, they have a lot of little instances of damage coming up from Zeus as well, but it's just they don't have rocket barrage or something. You know, like it's gonna be tough for him. But either way, we'll have to see how it goes. And I'm also Night Stalker on this first nighttime, I think has to rotate very well. Um, Otherwise the hero just struggles so much. I've seen him played quite a few times where in the first night he just can't quite get anything done. Oh, arrow, that's gonna go through. It connects on the mid lane. They're gonna throw out the void, the crippling fear as well. Not gonna dive it. Probably a smart choice as he's dropping very low and might actually give up a return kill here. All the refraction charges have worn off, but nope, not gonna be able to connect there. Both players trading dangerously. And Mirana with a very nice arrow from the off to the side. See if maybe they look to go again. That said, Shadow Shaman rotates through, unable to get the shackle. And gonna have to back off. Both mid laners dodging bullets there. As it were. Troll's gone for the Aquila, so not surprising at all. Probably go phase afterwards, and if he gets his phase boots, this Zeus is just toast. You pop your phase, the ranged axes, and then the melee axes, and Zeus dies. There's not a lot he can do about it. It's one of the things that Troll's very good at is the run at them strat. Pretty strong as far as that goes. Big stack of creeps actually gonna get cleaned up here. Zeus has vision of that. Gonna do his best to clean that up. Vizoon's gonna wear off on the bottom lane. Venge not able to rotate and find anything with it. Have to kind of wait and see. Nice obs ward here. It was placed a little bit better last time, I would say. It was placed right here, and they tried to gank him a bunch of times, and it didn't work, and so they put a sentry right up here, and it only catches like this, roughly. So they weren't able to find it. Ooh, another arrow is gonna fly mid. It's gonna land too. Nicely shot, but unfortunately it's caught on the refraction. So they're not able to get the kill. And this Templar Assassin's already causing problems. Moran's just going to show up here, but who's going to show up on who here? Meltstrike comes out. Chifu taking a lot of damage there. And he's going to back off. Templar Assassin no worse for wear. And Moran is fairly low on mana. Night Stalker is pretty hurt as well. Next with the Void, though, at least. So gets that little bit out of it. But nonetheless. Shaman, he's got a Hex as well as a Shackle. Got a smoke if he wants to pop it. We'll have to kind of wait and see what he wants to do. Zeus was very low. Gonna have to rotate all the way back to the well. And if we take a quick look at the hero levels, Centaur's level 5, Zeus is level 3. So the Dire offlane are doing a significantly better job here. That said, an arrow rotates through, catches a creep, unfortunately. Not able to connect with that one. I would say 2 for 3 on these extremely long range arrows. That's not bad at all.
So just a quick glance at some basic numbers, looking at the attempt to build the bonus damage between the Luna and the Vengeful Spirit isn't actually been that successful this patch. Out of both games on record, they don't have a single win together. But building the burst damage of the Troll attack speed mixed with the Templar has been only slightly more successful, again with only 2 games on record, 1 win and 1 loss.
Okay, so not... It's been done once or twice is about it, and not a whole lot to go off of, fortunately. But I'm not too surprised with that, as Luna has hardly been seeing any play, and she's not... The hero is strong, but not in the way the game is being played right now. Teams aren't going for this 5-ball push. They're going for a lot more late game and team fight. It's not like... There's no slow sieging, right? You're not going for... Oh, missed hex there. Unfortunately, Zeus is going to be able to walk away because of that one. A little bit of a misclick comes out from 14, and they're not able to pick up the kill. But Lunas just hasn't been played. Like, if they were going for... If they had, like, a Dazzle and a Shadow Demon or something like that, some incredibly defensive supports, kept her alive, got her some farm early, maybe not Mask of Madness, but goes for, like, the Yasha, Helm of the Dominator, Drums, Aquila, and then starts wrecking towers and trying to push high ground at 15 minutes. I think is where she's really strong right now. Gonna smoke up top. Doesn't catch the lion, unfortunately, though. They're probably gonna loop around for this Zeus. I'll have to wait and... They know where he's at. and unfortunately they're probably not going to get in range of him. Troll's there. The Stampede comes out. He's going to get hexed. Shackle's going to come through as well, and he's going to go down. Whirling Axes to clean him up, and that's Bert getting your first blood. The poor Zeus, not able to do a whole lot about that one. And I think that's probably... Zeus can no longer go up there. Troll can probably do that to him solo now anytime he wants to. So, Nighttime and SMK, they strike first up against the Night Stalker. Always a good sign. Ecto, now level 6. 2,300 gold in the bank. Not sure, 24 now. Not sure what he's going to go for here. Could have had a Midas a while ago, or a Yasha. I mean, Helm and Treads if he wanted. Like a, not a Helm of the Dominator, but just like Helm of Iron Will or the Morbid Mask and full Treads if he wanted it. Interesting nonetheless, though. Have to see what he picks up. But, boy. Oh, Troll Warlord up top. It looks like they're going to try and finish him off. He already lost his Shadow Demon, or Shadow Shaman, sorry. He's going to take some shots on the way out, but he's going to be alright. And man, is he tanky in melee form with a Helm and the Aquila already. The substantial amount of minus armor, or bonus armor from the Berserker's Rage. So, I imagine it was another long range arrow that connected there. And they're going to be alright with that. Templar Assassin, nope, not going to make a go for it. White Wings was off on the side. Or sorry, the white, not White Wings. Oh, they connect the Hex. Maraud's able to leap away. Stampede comes out. They're maybe looking to go mid. Yes, they are. Meld, unfortunately, cancelled. Hex comes out onto the Night Stalker, but Templar Assassin dropping too low. Shadow Shaman realizes this probably isn't the best thing. Night wears off, though. Is he going to make it away? No, he's not. The Void is there. Now Lion's in the area, but there's not a whole lot he can do. 2 go down in the mid lane, and as night ends, Chifu gets 2 kills. So that's alright. Puts him in a decent spot for the rest of daytime. He's got his ult. He can pop it if he wants to. And it's much better to pop your ulti during the day now than it was before, as daytime still ticks by during it. So if you pop it right at the beginning, you can pop it again near the end and cut off 100 seconds of daytime, if that's what you want to do. We'll see if he wants to rotate. It also lasts for 50 seconds now flat, and just the cooldown changes as it goes, so a little bit better. Bottom lane, Centaurs, he's doing alright. Luna not getting out farmed a little bit by this troll. Bert doing a very good job himself. He's now got a Helm of the Dominator, so you kind of have to pay attention now to when he uses his ulti. He can go into Roshan and do it by himself very quick. If Templar Assassin sneaks in there at all, we'll be able to clean him out well.
I was a little intrigued that we might have been seeing Luna go for the Radiance early, possibly to counter the refraction charges. She had saved up 3,000 gold before she finally bought out her Power Treads and Helm at about the same time.
So maybe debating on what to go first there, and a little bit of farm lost, and definitely a little bit risky. If she had died, she would have lost some gold, but she's pretty low level, so it wouldn't have been too much. Oh, Night Stalker, he's going to look to go. Pops Nighttime, looking to finish off the Shadow Shaman. Probably needs about 3 more clicks. Gets an earn off, 1 more. Oh, Shadow Shaman's going to be able to make it away, but it doesn't matter. Zeus is there. He's always there. Lion dropping very low as well. And he's going to be alright. Night Stalker TP's out promptly. Not going to want to go for that. It's a pretty deep one to go for, and they're going to be alright. Luna really needs to use this courier, though. We'll see if she gets a, goes for the full Bassi, too. She's just going to get brought up to her. But either way. So it's now Night Stalker, he's got about 30 seconds left. He's going to throw to silence, and TP is actually going to come in from the line. It's going to deter him. Probably a good call. Zeus is there, though. Does a fair bit of damage. Refraction now popped up by the Templar. Going to be okay. Vengeful Spirit's got some... Interesting. She's got some illusions off to the side here. We'll see. Oh, arrows are going to fly through. Those are not going to connect on anybody. That's not going to connect on anybody. Sorry. Lots of pings coming up for the Centaur. He doesn't have Stampede and no Blink Dagger, so there's not a lot he can do about it. So it's very similar to the way the game was going before. The Bert was pretty much left alone and CS'd everything, and then eventually came back to win the game. It was a little bit tougher, and he's not on a hero that farms quite as well, so we'll see how it goes. Up against each other, I would probably give the advantage to Troll in a man fight between himself and Luna, as he has the bash and the mischance to apply to her. Now she can purge if she BKBs after it, but I believe the mischance goes through. No, it doesn't. Only available in melee mode. Independent sounds. I wonder. I'm not sure if that's one of those ones that is purged or not, as some things are not purged by BKB. Not one I've looked up yet. Interesting. Urn does. Oh, there's their solution to the Templar Assassin. Night Stalker with an urn as it was clearing her refraction charges. So they've got that. Arrow. Oh, it does connect. Are they going to look to go Night Stalker? She's got to get in range. She does. Silence as well. Zeus is going to bring her down. She drops in the mid lane, and they get another kill on the very important mid laner. Templar Assassin has had a terribly difficult game, sitting at 0-2 and 2, and unfortunately just not able to do a whole lot. Looks like Shadow Shaman's gonna be pushing in top lane. Still not level 6, although I think it's a good idea to leave him alone in a lane and try and get there. And Troll is now level 9, just continuing to farm away. He's almost got his Blade of he's got a Blade of Alacrity and almost has his Yasha. Stampede's going to come out in the mid lane. They get a... Oh, the Zeus ult comes through. It connects. Does a lot of damage. Hex onto the Vengeful Spirit. She's going down. Lion has now dropped to the Night Stalker. He gets the one last kill with the Void. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to pick anyone up. Oh, the swap. Oh, she didn't have a leap. Oh, no. Kotal the White. He goes down anyway. At least the Mirana doesn't drop for his insolence. Zeus goes back in, though. That was a little risky. The axes come out. Unable to pick anything up. He's going to be okay. Night Stalker's still in the area. Ooh, more spells being thrown out from the Zeus. That was a little bit unfortunate there. I think he was hoping Mirana had leap up, swap him back. Mirana leaps forward. They both get out, but unfortunately it wasn't the case. Luna is going to pop Eclipse and quickly cleans up the Centaur. Easy kill. And that's about as good of a use as you can get from your level 1 Eclipse, getting a kill on the fairly high level off laner, level 8 on the Centaur. And going to keep farming away. Going for a BKB. Getting fairly close to it as well. Oh, got his Yasha now, so kind of got to be careful here. He's almost level 11. If he can get in melee range of this Luna, he's going to get off the axes and the whirling axes as well. He needs a bash here, though. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get it. There it is, and now it's easy as he picks up a solo kill. And that is the power of Troll Warlord. He's a very strong slow in ranged form, and then does an immense amount of damage when he's in melee form. Attacks very quickly. Highly likely to get that bash. And in mid lane, we're going to see them go on the TA, but they don't have any vision. A little bit unfortunate there. Night Stalker is going to get the tower. He does get it. Oh, Venge stuns a creep, unfortunately. Urn goes out into the right target, though. Troll Warlord's now in the area, and that's going to be a dead Vengeful Spirit. Troll thinking about going on the Night Stalker. Zeus ult comes out. And they're going to look to turn this. Bert, he's mad moding up. Ranged axe. There it is. Finishes him off. And he's now on a killing spree. Comes out of the jungle. Gets 2 kills, sorry, in the matter of moments, and an assist. And he's going to be pretty happy with that. Just head back into his bushes. Centaur finds a haste rune down in the bottom. Going to leave it for the TA. Looks like he's probably just going to head back. Maybe get bottled up here. We'll have to see. Yeah, he's going to take one and to go. They want to gank up the Zeus, who has been having a less than stellar game. And unfortunately unable to find him. TA, even with the haste rune, not able to get there. Centaur very close to his blink, but doesn't have it quite yet. And 14. Now level 6, though. Wants to push a tower and get there. Night Stalker, arrow comes through. Does not connect. Lion, very hurt. Night Stalker might be able to kill him with one void and a right click. Oh, he's gonna get hexed up, but I don't think it matters. Mucifer's gonna go down. And Troll's now in the area, though. Oh, does he get the bash? He needs to switch range for him. There he goes. He gets the kill. Now he's gonna go up against the Night Stalker. He should be able to clean this up pretty easily. He switches to range for him. Pop your phase boots, buddy. Go! Night Stalker armlet toggles at the wrong time, unfortunately. What the fuck comes out in chat? He's not sure what happened there. He's a little upset. Poor guy. So, looks like he turned it off at the wrong moment and dropped to 1 health and then promptly died to a ranged tomahawk. So, trolling without saying anything there. And he quickly picks up 2 solo kills. Actually in a 2v1, so Troll Warlord quickly becoming a problem. Now has an S and Y as well. And if he pops his phase boots, he moves even faster. We're going to see a Stampede come out. Looks like they're going to look for the Vengeful Spirit. And Global comes out. Centaur's going to drop because of it. Tower, it does finish him off. Mirana misses the arrow there, I guess. Like, arrows are a little bit weird. I guess she moved just to the right. Night Stalker's there, throws out the Void. Crippling Fear is up. Lion's there, throws out the Hex, has an Earth Spike. I'm not sure if it's going to matter. Connects on the Zeus. PA still alive. Night Stalker pops Darkness. EA still alive, drops to the arrow, point blank, and able to take her down, and I think the Shadow Shaman might be dead. Unfortunately, you cannot deny Earn. Looks like they're just going to have to watch his friend slowly die. This troll off to the side cleans up some more creeps. He might look to go in on this, though. Sitting up on the high ground. She's got enough mana. Unfortunately, it would be a 1v3. It's a little risky. Meanwhile, top lane, Shadow Shaman with some very fancy looking wards was able to finish off that tower with them before he TP'd away. But at least they got a little something out of that. And if we look at it, it's very similar to last game. Bert very far ahead on net worth, and fortunately, his team just not quite there with him. So a lot of it is on him. He's got to be able to make some space for his team, allow them to catch up. And I would love to see them smoke into Roshan and do this a lot earlier, especially before Night Stalker gets anywhere near an Ags, as it's going to be pretty tough. Night Stalker's going to pop. Oh, Silence comes out as well. Zeus is there. Throws out a bolt. Slow comes out. Templar Assassin's rotating through. Looks like they're going to TP out. Not going to want to go. Shadow Shaman doesn't have a range for a Hex. Doesn't see it. And they're going to back off. Bert's just going to continue farming away. And that's a smoked up Centaur. He's looking for a kill. Does have a Blink Dagger. Stampede's going to be pumped. Blink stop. Connects onto the Zeus. Swap, though. They're going to take the Vengeful Spirit instead. Lion's still running forward. Wants to get a Earth Spike. Unfortunately, he's going to run into 3. He eats a Lucent Beam. The ulti comes out. Finishes him off. The Eclipse is there. Luna gets one, and the Zeus gets another. They're going to continue to pressure. Arrow's going to be up in a couple of seconds. Shadow Shaman might be in a pretty bad place. Arrow, it's going to connect. Doesn't even matter. Void's there to finish him off. And again, they fight without Troll, and they lose fairly heavily. They did trade 2 for 3, but it was there's 2 supports for a support and 2 cores. Or sorry, a core and 2 supports. Said that poorly, but either way. Troll's now got a Mithril Hammer, so not sure if he's going for a BKB, which I think would be really, really strong here. Or maybe something different like a Maelstrom. Off to see. Centaur is there. He blinks stop, connects on 2, double edge as well. The finger connects. Troll's there. Whirling Axes come through. Unfortunately, he doesn't get a bash. Earth Spike's there. They're able to finish off the Vengeful Spirit. And they get a bash onto the Night Stalker. They bring him down. They're not going to look to pursue anyone else as Luna is already very far away. I tailed it out of there as soon as there was a sign of danger. And she's going to back off. That is going to be a BKB. Go Roche, guys. Roche is your alleyway to victory. But doesn't look like that's going to be an option. Looks like they're just going to rely on the Shaman wards to help them take down this tower. It should drop very quickly. And Troll ulti is popped, and looks like they're not even going to bother using the wards. This will go down very quick as soon as that falls, and there it is. Shaman actually somehow snagging that last hit out from underneath the Troll, who hits for close to 250. And they're going to actually find a little bit of an Ancient Stack here. They're going to be able to clean this up. They ping it out, though. So we'll see. If he gets most of this, he'll be able to finish off his... oh, they're going to be there. Venge has a swap. Unfortunately, it's only level 1. Lucent Beam swap, not in range. There it is. He does connect. The stun comes out. She eats the Whirling Axes. The Zeus ult's there, but the Serpent Warns are going to protect her. They get the Vengeful Spirit. Now Night Stalker's in a bit of a bad place. They're not going to go for it. Zeus comes through. Not sure what he's thinking. Tries to finish off the Troll. Unable to. They're going to back off. And that's Troll's BKB, I believe. Oh, the recipe is in the base, so he's got to wait for that a little bit here. But I still want to see them smoke into the Roche pit. Need to do that. That way, boys. Either way. Any thoughts? Oh, arrow's going to fly. Woo! Centaur. Map when puckers his butthole there a little bit here. Oh, Knight's not gonna. Interesting.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you there, but no, I was just looking that the armlet pickup, especially in the time frame that this Night Stalker picked it up, actually has an incredibly high win rate, even as high as 90% in the time frame that he got it. But all that was even done before they had the increase to the maximum attack speed change recently that has made the Troll such a popular pickup.
So, just so anyone was wondering, 400 used to be the maximum attack speed. Now it's now 500. So you can get a little bit faster. I think due to diminishing returns, that works out to I think it was like 3.1 before attacks per second. I think you can now get like 2.7, which is incredibly fast. but before it was also incredibly fast, so I'm not sure how much more of a difference. I think Wind Ranger, Alchemist, and maybe a Troll Warlord are probably the most affected heroes. I don't think it... Ursa, too, I guess, as Phantom Assassins is only plus 130, and she doesn't usually build attack speed otherwise. Interesting nonetheless.
I feel that that's true. Even with the amount of times that Troll Warlord has been picked up recently, I think that testifies to the change in the attack speed. Obviously, the entire hero built around that aspect.
Or wait, maybe attack speed was changed from 500 to 600. I think that's what it was. That makes more sense. Yeah. Either way. Either way, Troll, good hero, confirmed. And I'm surprised it's taken this long for him to be played. Ever since he's been put in, like 2 years ago now, probably. No, he's been in for a long time. He just never really got played a whole lot, except in some strange pocket strats. Now you see him being picked up a lot more just kind of casually. Like as the, in this case, like as the random one position with no obvious, like other right clickers to buff up, just himself. He's very, very strong by himself.
So I'm going to go ahead and point it out. I was a little concerned with the Luna picking up the BKB so early. I was worried she wasn't going to have it when she needed it most, but she's managed to not have to use it yet, and actually still has her full 10 seconds completely in line with the Troll picking up his. So when the first major fight will break out, they're going to be on the same level, same 10 seconds of match community.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing in that sense. I think it's also pretty, it's kind of, it's not great either. Because when you pick up a BKB, you want to go use it. You don't want to spend 4k on an item and then just sit on it, because it doesn't help her farm much faster. Like, I mean, the extra 24 damage is whatever, and then the 10 health doesn't matter. The 10 strength doesn't matter for the farming speed. So she could have had her Manta instead, and I think would have been farming a lot better. If that makes any sense. I guess it's good that they'll have it. I'm worried because she hasn't been able to find openings to fight where she needed the BKB. She's either died before then, because she's died since she's picked it up. She died once since she got it, or no, died right before she got it. Troll was able to get her. That's right. Troll got her right when she was finishing it off. It's just a worry, because I mean, even now she's up top, split pushing as they're pushing 5 bottom. We'll have to see how that goes. And man, do they push fast! Even look at Lion. Even he attacks quickly with Troll around. Like, that's just ridiculous. Ice Stalker's going to pop his ulti. Moonlight Shadow comes out. They drop a sentry, and they're all going to clump up on top of it. They're going to wait for it. They see the Night Stalker. Blink, stomp. There it is. Hex. The Global comes out. The Impale as well. Night Stalker's going to go down. Doesn't get a chance to do anything. Finger comes out onto the Zeus. He drops as well. Troll walks right through an arrow. He doesn't care. He's got a BKB. Toggles a little bit, and he's going to back off. They actually... Oh, on the backside, they managed to find the Venge, so make it a 3-0. And they're going to look to go. Troll still has Aegis, so he doesn't care. Pops the Global again as it's only on a 30-second cooldown, and they're going to quickly bring down that tower, and they can go again. He face tanks an arrow. Don't think he cares about it too much. They're going to keep pushing, and why not? Everyone's down for at least 10 seconds and 25 on the Night Stalker. Zeus doesn't really matter. Global's been used. They're going to wait for a creep wave, and then I imagine they go high ground. Troll probably willing to spend this Aegis. It's going to be reclaimed in 2 minutes, so they might as well use it. They back off now. They're not sure they're getting another chance. Serpent Wards dropped it down, and those are really funky looking. And Troll, try not to spend the... he dies to the tower shot. Oh, Hex comes out onto the... Who's that? The Luna? Sorry, the Mirana. Troll comes back. Hex again comes out onto the Luna this time. They get the Lion. They're going to be able to back off, but a fair bit of damage done. They're looking to finish off somebody. Centaur with a 4-man stomp. Holy crap. The Troll goes ham afterwards with the Whirling Axes. The side blades from the Templar Assassin cleaving through. Spirit Bear dropping low. The Melt Strike connects and he goes down. What a beautiful stomp from Mayapwin. I heard an arrow. It flew through, but it must have connected on a creep. So they start retreating, but they snap back and Regoose quickly picking up 3 kills in a very impressive fashion. That was some excellent coordination coming from them. And honestly, I think a good use of the Aegis. They probably could have sieged a little slower with Troll in range form and might have been able to wait it out a little bit longer, but in the end, I don't think they were too worried about it. Troll still has a 9-second charge whenever he wants to use it, and That was Luna's 10-second charge. They got a Lion. Tough. I guess Troll's going for an MKB now, as you cannot get a... Yeah, he's got his MKB. That's terrifying. You cannot get a Basher on Troll. Skull Basher, that is, for anyone who is curious. It is an item that is not allowed to pick up, much like you couldn't get a Blink Dagger on Pudge for a long time, actually. And so him and Slardar and Void, I believe, are the three heroes. Troll, Slardar, Void are the three heroes that you cannot pick up a Basher on. But Monkey King Bar doesn't count. You can still mini bash. So thing there. We'll have to see. I know one thing lots of trolls like to pick up is a Blink Dagger. So you blink or Whirling Axes. Pretty effective. He's gonna pop into range form and start swinging away. Luna now has her Mantis style. So we'll push a little bit better, but I'm not sure if that's gonna help her out a whole lot in these fights, as there's quite a bit of AoE damage coming out. All the LTs are up here. Another 3-man stomp comes out from Mayap when they quickly bring down the Luna before she can do anything. They're going to get the Night Stalker as well. All the BKBs are popped, and they're just going to walk up high ground. Zeus ulti was thrown out. Unfortunately, it didn't do a whole lot. There's no buybacks. This is probably going to be a lane of racks, if not GG right here. They're going to go for the melee, and we'll see how aggressive they want to go. There's not a lot they can do without their Luna and the Night Stalker. Arrow connects on a creep, and they're going to back off. We'll see what they want to do. Troll's just going to run bottom, maybe? He might just go for the Mirana there. Going to throw a couple axes, excuse me, and back off. And going to be all she wrote. Lion picks up a 4-staff. So doing all right. How's the Shaman doing this time? He's still poor as dirt. Just like last game. Poor guy. Actually, woo, he picked up his 4-staff way faster than he got an item before. I don't know if you were watching noticed in the last game he had a 48-minute Yule Scepter after Mana Boots on the like 7-roll Disruptor, and was very proud.
Then I won't hurt his feelings by saying that I missed that he actually finished it before the game ended.
Yeah, it was he was buying an absurd amount of, he bought everything that game. I don't think the Lion bought a single set of wards or anything like that. It was they've got a true team player in 14 there.
I gotta admit, I'm really concerned right now for the Luna. I really feel like she needs the level of farm that the Troll has. She's gonna need her own MKB to combat the 7-second mischance from the Whirling Axes. She needs her own Helm of the Dominator into Satanic at this time, and she's just not there.
This is what we saw last time with Effecto going up against Bert. Bert was way more farmed, but he was on a less desirable matchup. Phantom Assassin and Anti-Mage, same level of farm. Phantom Assassin should win any day of the week. Easy. Oh, looks like they're going to pop each other's smoke. Troll doesn't care. He goes in, gets stunned. As a BKB, he's going to pop it now and look to turn. Throwing out some axes. He's in range for him. The Zeus ult comes out, but unfortunately it doesn't do much. Venge runs the other direction, feeds herself to the wolves. Says, take me instead. And tanks the gank, I guess. Wow. Feeds instead of letting her team feed. Tactical feed there. Troll, he's going very aggressive though. He wants to find this Mirana. Not going to be able to. He's just going to settle for some Ancients. Ends up some Dragons. And now Centaur, he's got a 4-staff of his own. And Roche is going to be up in 35 seconds. So I think there's going to be a top lane push coming here. Finish off this last outer tower and then go for another set of racks. They win this one. It's going to be Megas. And it's going to be tough for him to deal with. Luna, a hero that can deal with mega creeps, but not with this level of farm. At least she can keep them off the towers, but she can't really kill them fast enough to push out. And Troll's just going to pop his ulti, and him and the TA are going to go ham.
One last top tower for the Radiant.
See where he wants to go. He's going to back off. Go ahead.
It's terrifying watching the towers melt, realizing they don't even have something like the Desolator up and going yet.
Oh, unfortunately, looks like Centaur gets caught out a little bit there. And Troll, he's got his BKB. He's going to pop it. Finger comes out, hits the right Luna. She doesn't BKB in time. Her ulti goes off, but she goes down. Does not have a buyback. Troll is at this point just going ham. Venge tries to swap away the Zeus. She does, but Troll has way too much health. He pops. Oh, he hasn't. Where's the Satanic? Pop the Satanic. He hasn't hit it yet. Oh, man. Is he going to go down? The tower shot. he does drop. GG is called anyway. It doesn't matter. GG well played comes out, and Standard Meta Killers, they take game 2 of this best of 2 round robin stage in the Cevo Open. Very impressive games from them both times. That was surprisingly difficult to say, unfortunately, but either way, this was Cevo Open, as I said before. I am WolfDota. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch at WolfDota. If you enjoyed the cast and want to know more stuff I'm doing, feel free to check it all out. Also, there'll be VODs posted up on YouTube later tonight. You can feel free to check those out. They'll probably be finished posting late tonight or tomorrow during the day sometime. But take it easy and have a good night.